You'd expect teachers to be the best version of themselves when looking after their students. But what happens when one is caught drinking at school? Today, we're sharing with you the story of a 4th grade teacher named Jennifer Davis, who taught at Cross Timbers Elementary School until now. Jennifer Davis came to school under the influence and was even alleged to drink on campus. Soon after finding this out, officials at the school contacted the Tecumseh Police Department, and before long, officers came over and started to question Miss Davis in a teacher's office.
Hey, how we doing?
How are y'all doing?
Good.
Can we clear the room? This is Jennifer Davis.
Hi, Jennifer.
Nice to
Jennifer,
meet
how you doing?
You too.
So we talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we received as late as this morning. And so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So is this a suitable?
Yeah, this is fine.
place? Okay.
Yep.
We'll just step out here. How you doing from there?
I'm good. How are you?
Almost the end of the week.
Nice.
So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school, which has never happened.
When was the last time you had anything?
Last night,
About what time did you quit drinking?
probably about 10:30.
10:30. How much did you drink?
Just a glass of wine, nothing major.
All right. Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests?
Yeah.
To make sure everything's okay? Okay. All right. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to check you for HDM. Okay, this is what we call standardized field sobriety tests.
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's 3 of them. I'm going to pretty much focus on the first one, which is horizontal gaze nystagmus. I'm going to have you take your glasses off, and I'm going to have you, we'll stand up when we do this, but I'm going to have you track my
I am
finger.
so blind without them, I can't hardly
Can you see something like my finger about
Yes,
6
yes,
inches from your
yes,
face? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try that. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick if you would. Heel to heel, toe to toe, arm straight down to the side. Okay. You say you wear glasses.
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injuries
No.
growing up or anything like
No.
that? Okay. 'Cause sometimes that can affect what I'm
No,
moving.
I can't see without my glass. That's all I was saying.
Okay. All right. Can you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to follow this.
As the officers arrived, they started to assess the sobriety of the teacher with some tests they had planned. Let's see the on-field test that followed.
Try to keep your head as straight as you can, okay?
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
you're
nervous, so
I get it. Keep your head straight. Just put your eyes over here. Okay, we're gonna go way up this time. Okay, just follow right here. Okay. Okay, what's going to happen is when this thing tells me it's time to blow, I'm going to have you reach over with your mouth and blow into that as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Good.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
is. That
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving
Under the legal limit?
Just under it. The legal limit is .08, which is DUI. From a .06 to 107, you can be charged with DWI.
I haven't.
Miss Davis claimed that she just had a glass of wine, but the breathalyzer recorded her blowing a .066. Apart from the test, her eyes were red and glossy, and she also showed slurred speech throughout the altercation.
Under the legal limit, right?
So under the legal limit just means that you're under the legal limit. It shows that there's alcohol in your system, so you are still technically intoxicated. You're just under the legal limit of .08. Like if you were to be out driving right now and you got pulled over and you did SFSTs like you just did and did a breathalyzer, you could still be charged for DWI. Not DUI, but DWI. Okay? Does that make sense?
Kinda,
Okay.
yeah. If I have somebody that can come pick me up,
That is going to be, we need to see what Mr. Kinsey wants to do. Information, we just get a call and come do it, you know what I mean?
I did show welfare for years.
Say that one more time.
I did show welfare for
Uh-huh.
years. I get it.
Yeah.
But just for somebody to be like so vicious to say like, I just don't get it.
That's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing that will draw scrutiny and criticism from everybody in the community.
Because she's allowed to go home with someone else and not be arrested.
Yeah, I think the thing we'll have to do there, just to speak the school language here for a second with you, is just she's not going to come back.
Right.
She's going to give me a letter if we're going to do it that way. So I'm willing to go that way, or if she's not willing to give me a letter of resignation.
And that's something you'll work out between with her. But from a legal standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and make the arrest. Okay. All right.
So you're going to arrest her and take her from here.
Again, there's two ways now. You can view an arrest as she goes to jail, or I could cite and release on her own recognizance, provided she's got somebody that's sober that can come and take possession of her.
And so you're going to give her that option.
Well, no. That's the decision I'm going to make before I walk back in that room.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that.
And for us, it's, it's nothing, our job is not to judge. It's just our job is to do our job.
No,
So.
I trust me. I was CPS.
Yeah.
I know.
Later, it was also discovered that a student was the first one to find out Miss Davis was intoxicated. Once the police found her under the influence, they gave her two options. She could either go home after resigning from the job, or she'll be arrested and taken to the police station.
What is happening?
Okay, Jennifer, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a portable breathalyzer machine. It reads a little lower than what the actual intoxilizer, which we utilize at the police department, it reads lower. This came up a 0.066.
I have not had any, that's what I'm saying. I haven't had anything today.
Okay, well, again, I don't know your drinking habits. Okay, I kind of explained that to you
Yes.
before I put you on the machine. Okay,
Yes.
if somebody drinks a lot, and if they run with a normal VAC of, say, about a 0.06 or 0.08, that's what feels normal to them. Okay, when they start to get below that, that's when the onset of withdrawals kick in. You start getting the shakes and not feeling so good, and then you drink a little more to get feeling normal again.
Sure.
That VAC will still be up here. Okay, from a legal standpoint, you're still intoxicated. I'm comfortable enough to let you know if you were to be put on the actual intoxilizer that you'd be up around 0.12, 0.13 area. Okay. When I checked your eyes for horizontal gaze nystagmus, you had every clue. You had the onset of you had the lack of equal pursuit. You had the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees, and you had nystagmus at max deviation. Okay. If I had pulled you over, I'm going to be honest with you, you'd have been arrested for driving under the influence.
Okay, that's what he was explaining.
Yep. Okay.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well, I've got a legal obligation. Okay. You're here. Entrusted for the care and safety and the
But
for the
I
teaching of these kids.
understand, but
Okay. No, today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Please don't do this. I will have my sister come get me,
I don't write the laws.
and I will resign. I
Well,
will
that's gonna
resign
be,
and
that,
not,
that's something you're gonna discuss with the administration here, that I've made my decision. Okay? Um, It's zero tolerance.
However, something strange happened, and suddenly the cops told her that they were going to have her arrested. She even pleaded to them that she'll call her sister over to pick her up, and will also resign from her job on the spot. But the officer gave her absolutely no chance, claiming that their department have a zero tolerance policy on alcohol.
In terms of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option. If you choose not to, though, I would be forced to go to the board and ask for your termination based on the outcome of today. So, anytime
I would like to resign.
there may be
You got one?
the state mail, Department of Education, may be involved in revoking your certification as well. That'll be up to them.
Get her driver's
Did somebody record this first voice?
Yeah.
You got it right here.
Can
Yeah.
I her not be like handcuffed out, please? I'm not gonna run on you.
Well, I know that.
It's
But it
just
is,
my-
the police department operates under policies and procedures, and I can't treat you any more different than anybody else, or we're setting ourselves up for liability.
That's
Okay?
fine. But it's
Now,
just,
I'm not gonna run you down the hallways and page you through.
my child is in the 3rd grade hall.
Where's the classroom window at?
I-
It doesn't face out to this parking lot right here?
I don't
No,
know.
okay, we'll be okay then. Would your ID be in here?
Yeah, we can get it.
I'll get it for you. Once you're in custody, we have to search all belongings, okay? Is there anything in here I need to know about?
Just my medication that I take daily.
Jennifer, would Maisie be in here? Is there someone we can contact for you?
My sister, can I call her now? Can I call my sister,
I'll let you do that.
please,
Let you do that.
please?
Is she on the pickup list?
Miss Davis was really having a tough day, as she resigned from her job, and the school also came forward with a statement claiming they had a substitute teacher who replaced her instantly. Moreover, they were disturbed by this event, and they are already on the hunt to find a much better permanent teacher for their children. Miss Davis was, however, given the chance to contact her sister to pick her daughter up from the school later.
Okay. Again, our policy and procedures state anybody that goes into that shoot can be hanged. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work with you a little bit, okay? You remain calm, we're gonna handcuff you up front.
Do what?
We'll handcuff you up front, not the back,
That's fine.
okay? All right.
All right, go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
What is is this gonna go like on the news? Mr. Kinsey?
Chances are it will, Jennifer. I don't have control over what they put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, then there will be statements we'll have to release and notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up. I will be as discreet as I can in terms of how I handle
Could
it.
we, please, I've never been in trouble in my life.
I understand it, but again, that's not up to me. I'm not gonna go pushing anything out there until they show up if that happens, okay?
You did not?
But we've got to respond and let people know that we follow our policy and have to involve the police department.
Yeah.
Go from there.
Is your fob, where is your fob, Jennifer? Up to the.
It was on my keys.
Where'd you get that? Right.
And her
The
classroom
light rays
keys are on there too. Yes.
The classroom keys are the ones that are connected to that green.
Those right there?
Mhm.
Okay. So, and is that all of it for the school?
You'll go with this officer here.
Yes.
Jennifer, just follow me. We'll go to my car and take you up to the jail.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Go this way. 7 Central, 10:15, 1 female.
When I get to the jail, can I call somebody to come get?
They will. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
They'll
Not a comfortable seat.
It's not. You should
Jesus.
see. You should see Shawnee's. That's way worse.
Jesus, I was
Um,
not expecting that.
The jail will allow you to get some numbers when you get there after all the booking's done and everything.
And then I can go home.
It just depends on what the judge says and the bond, because you're gonna have to see a judge, and
Okay.
he'll set a bond.
For initials?
I would hope that it's gonna be today, but I don't have any
They
control
do
over that.
initials at 11:30.
We might be able to be all right, but like I said, don't take my word on that.
I can find somebody. I know somebody that can come.
At last, Jennifer was arrested for a misdemeanor charge of public intoxication and was taken to the Potawatomi County Safety Center where she was processed. Everything aside, Jennifer was very calm throughout the investigation and was cooperating with the police as well. As this incident became viral, people all over the internet showed compassion towards the lady, claiming that she was wrongfully charged for the crime, given that she had just blown .06, where the limit was .08. What do you guys think about it? Let us know in the comments below.